What is going on YouTube? Hanamac making another brand new crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. So honestly, I feel like I have some pretty good news. Yesterday's video we posted was pretty much discussing that we hit the bottom. At least it really feels and is starting to look like we might have done so. So I wrote, did we just hit the bottom? Why I think we did, and it's only up from here. As you guys can see, just really quickly showing you guys the XRP and some of these other cryptocurrencies. As we had slightly tweaked our charts yesterday, it seems like we're starting to make some sense here. I mean, not only did the S&P 500 recover substantially, which was really exciting, but we're starting to see some cryptocurrencies extend back to the upside here, as well as Ethereum start to correct back up, and even Bitcoin correct back up. So I'm kind of excited. I feel like we bottomed off, and I feel like this is it for the bottom for these cryptocurrencies, and it's only up from here. And I'm going to try to elaborate that more in today's video. Otherwise, guys, today's video is brought to us by Bitmex EARN. Hopefully, you guys know what Bitmex is, a really popular crypto exchange. You can see here, Bitmex EARN is new. It's low risk, high earning, and easy to use, making it great for anyone looking to get into crypto earning. Simply allocate your Tether tokens for a specified amount of time, and you can receive your principal with the interest quoted below. Very cool. 100% APR in 13 days, which is crazy. And then they have USDT 14% for 23 days, which is also really cool. Very interesting that they even offer this. We are going to go in depth about this at the end of today's video, so stay tuned. Otherwise, if you haven't already, I have linked them down below if you wanted to check them out earlier. But if you haven't already, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and let's dive into today's episode. So guys, first things first, a few questions for you guys. Should I bring back the giveaway? Do you think maybe next week or maybe the start of the new year, bring back the crypto coin display giveaway that I usually have in my videos right here? The other thing is, I know I've made videos on it in the past, but I'm learning more. So after obviously we're getting very close to tax season. I feel like a lot of you guys probably have to pay taxes. So if you have any questions about that, I was deciding on making a video on it. I also made a video like what to do with your profits. And I also feel like if you haven't started investing in mutual funds, I'm a really big, fan of those. I feel like, setting up, retirement accounts, setting up mutual funds, just putting money away for the future, like as if you're hibernating in a bear, you got to save, for springtime or whatever, get through the winter. That's kind of what we're doing here. So very similar plan in motion. And if you can lock down certain mutual funds that earn you, 10 to 12% interest, you can get really high returns. Especially, I mean, just this year, my mutual funds did 20% in returns, which is insane. But just a thought. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you've started it, if you need help. I just feel like I've gotten a little bit better with it, but let me know. But to dive into the technical analysis here, you can see a quick refresh. You can see top 10 cryptocurrencies, everything's back up. We're starting to go back up. We're still down quite a bit. Obviously, I think the most we were at was like I remember vaguely like $2.6 trillion. That just keeps popping in my head here, but we're up 5.26%. You can see top 10 cryptocurrencies, things are down, but like Ethereum is right back at its top. I mean, we're up 7% here. Most of these cryptos are doing pretty well. 4.7, 7.4, Solana's 8.4. We have Shiba up 6.8, Polygon 24%, Crypto.com 15%. Like a lot of these cryptocurrencies are moving. They're really moving. Doge is up. Everything is doing fairly well, which is why I think we kind of hit the bottom, which is what I said yesterday. It's even crazier because I keep seeing Elon Floki Inu. It keeps popping up. Like every day it's up and up and up and up and up, which is interesting. Let me know what you guys think about that too. But you can see right now, we've pretty much been trying to discover the bottom for pretty much every cryptocurrency that we've been charting here. And I still strongly believe that we did find the bottom for XRP here, which is why I probably plan on buying in very soon into these cryptocurrencies. I might even do it today after this video. And the reason being is because just check out the way the XRP patterns look. I mean, like we can pull up like an Elliott wave triangle maybe and see what exactly happens, or Elliott wave triangle pattern, and you can kind of see that this is kind of the development that we're looking for here, where we fly into it, we hit A, B, C, D, E. Whether or not we're at E right now, it very well could be. I mean, they drew it differently, where this was A, B, C, D, and then we're looking for an E. E seems to be retesting the bottom. So not entirely sure here, but A is at the bottom and E is at the bottom here. So for XRP, A is at the bottom and E is at the bottom. Okay, so we seem fairly okay here, but basically you can see the pattern that's forming here. A lot of these Elliott wave formations start, they hit the top, then they go A. So I feel like I have the pattern correct here, and you can see there seems to be some sort of consolidation. We have an AB and then, you know, an AB again on XRP. So there's kind of these little waves here where B happens, and then we fall down to the downside here. But Elliott wave seems to be a symmetrical triangle as such, clear as day, and then there's consolidation inside of it, then the breaks to the upside happens. So that's what I'm looking for. That's what I believe is happening currently to XRP, which is why I'm getting excited. You can see here the Elliott wave theory, how we consolidate inside of here. And because we corrected down and point A was at the bottom here, you know, first retest is at the top. Look at XRP. First retest was at the top. We didn't draw the Elliott wave here. See, we flew into it. So Elliott wave flies into it. These are the impulse waves that push us in. Then we have a corrective wave at point A, which is hitting top resistance and correcting lower. So at point A, we hit top resistance and then we correct lower to point A here. And then we start to fill out this gap here. It's the impulse waves on the Elliott wave theory, which is why at the end, after hitting point E, I believe we're going to see a corrective wave to the upside here, which is why I'm very excited to see how XRP plays out, because everything for the most part seems to be in line for the most part here. I mean, we did see this major descending triangle in the past here from early 2018, and since then we've been consolidating so much so, but the fact that this is developing here, it just gets me excited to see things are playing out fairly strong right now. You can also see the lower highs forming here and the bottom supports. We just hit C. This was huge, and why I thought that the correction the past couple of days wasn't really something to worry about, and it was only going to help us move up higher here. I wasn't expecting to see major wicks to the downside, but you can see just as quickly as we fell, we climbed right back up, and we closed right above not only point C here, but the moving averages. So there's very strong supports for XRP. Bottom support is in for XRP. Moving averages is a support for XRP, and you can see the candle that we're starting today, which I believe is going to be a weekly bullish candle, is going to move us higher. So I'm probably going to take the risk here and assume that when we make this video come in 5 days, in the next 5 days, or 5 days, 12 hours, so I believe by like Monday or Tuesday of next week, we're going to have a bullish green candle. So by buying in right now, by next week, we should be a little bit higher. So I'm gonna probably end up buying into this because I do believe we are going to start to correct back up. You can also see every time we bottom off, we kind of make a bullish run. Even here at point A, we take a bullish run to the upside here. So I'm a very strong advocate that this is probably going to see the swing to the upside here. We're looking for a C to D movement, as I've always said for many weeks now, for the entirety that we've had this symmetrical triangle, this Elliott wave forming here. I've been extremely bullish on the fact that we are looking for a C to D formation here for the longest time now. And finally, we actually saw it complete, which is really exciting here. So I do believe we're going to see a swing from where we currently are up to point D, which is about a 37% run without leverage, which is really good, to be honest with you. But I'm probably going to leverage it on Bityard. Link in the description to Bityard if you don't actually have them. But you should, because not only do they offer free crypto when you sign up with the link down below by clicking mystery box, they offer XRP. You can literally leverage trade XRP, which is what we're going to do with a very low leverage, or at like, you know, 10x or 20x, and then we can type in the amount of margin we want on a market order. Let's say 200, whatever, 500, or we could literally do a limit order and then type in when we want to be buying in, and then you click buying long or selling short, and then literally making money on that. And it's that simple. They even have a demo account, which is really awesome. So check that out if you are interested. But we are going to be moving up. I really strongly believe that the next week, the next couple of weeks into like end of January, we're going to be extremely bullish. And then I think we're going to hit E. There's going to be a downtrend, and then we're going to break bullish. But I strongly believe now we can only be moving up from here. I believe strongly C to D is the next formation here. Zooming into the 4 hour or the daily here, or sorry, I don't know why I jumped to the 4 hour here. The daily to start, you can see that we did bottom out at C. We had a major reversal back to the upside here, closed above C here. We are still in a falling wedge pattern, so we're probably not going to be breaking extremely bullish at that run that you're expecting so soon. But I do believe that 9th, maybe, I don't know, the end of this week, we are going to be retesting the falling wedge pattern here. And then I do believe we might be able to close above here. Once we like close above the daily, then you can expect to see a run. But I'm like very confident in the fact that I'm going to be buying in probably in the next day or two, because even if we consolidate down, I do strongly believe this is the run that we're expecting, just like that. We're going to be moving up to D here. It's very clearly outlined here, and I trust strongly with XRP that we're going to see about a 37% run. Now, moving on from XRP, enough time on XRP. The other cryptos are almost confirming it. Like Ethereum looks very, very healthy and very good. The fact is we bottomed out. We hit a falling wedge. I mean, I'm going to continue to say this until we break out because that's how strongly I believe in it. We had our falling wedge pattern. We broke bullish. We had another falling wedge pattern. We broke bullish. Everybody was like, oh, we're dumping, markets over. We're dead. Don't really hear them now because it's funny that we started to run up. This is a wick that lasted a day, and we closed literally where we started from on most of the cryptos here. And now you can see we've literally pumped higher than it. In 3 days, we've pumped higher than it. So I strongly believe that this falling wedge is going to come to an end very soon, and it is going to break us bullish. We are retesting the top resistance, but I'd like to allow for a little more consolidation. But I do strongly believe, once again, by like next week, we should be seeing a run to the upside here, and I do believe Ethereum will be at all-time highs. I'm bullish on it. I know some people were bearish on some of these cryptos, but I'm not an advocate for it. I mean, Bitcoin's above 50K again, which is exciting. It fell to 43. We're already above 50,000 here, almost at 51K. Bitcoin was the only one that broke kind of harsh. I didn't want it to break like this, and that was the only unfortunate thing. I mean, hopefully I can find some sort of reason to adjust this, and I think I might have just found this on Bitcoin's weekly charts here by adjusting this uptrend here. Maybe this will help me. So if I move this up like this, it's going to be so tough. Could I move this down? It's so tough. It's very difficult. Like it works here. Like it definitely works here. Like there's nothing wrong with this uptrend now. You can see there's clearly a falling wedge. We break bullish, falling wedge, we break bullish. We have candle, we have wicks, we have candle again. So this is definitely like, I feel like Bitcoin is still hitting its support. We're trading at 50. All the RSIs look good. Weeklies are at 50. The dailies are, oversold for the most part here. But when you jump to the daily here, it's, I don't know how that worked for the most part here, but this does actually work kind of well here. This is actually quite interesting. I wasn't expecting that. I'm trying to figure out how we could maybe map out this downtrend here for the most part. I want to incorporate this too. So maybe this falling wedge is not necessarily what we're looking at. Maybe this is it. So I feel more comfortable with it mapped out like this. It actually looks and almost like feels better to be drawn like this for the most part. I'm liking the way this looks now. So we do have falling wedges here. Slight adjustment to the charts. They make sense now, not only on the uptrend here, but they make sense on the weekly charts too, which we should have used from the start with 1, 2, 3. And then you can see on the daily here, it makes sense in regards to the fact that we have 1, 2, and 3, all hitting bottom support. So we're early in the bottom here, but I do think we've hit the bottom. I do think we need to consolidate, and then we're going to see that break to the upside here. So I am pretty a firm believer right now that we're going to consolidate out of this, just like Ethereum needs to, and then we should see a pop to the upside here. All falling wedges. This is an extremely bullish sign, so I think we're going to be breaking upwards. Also, the S&P 500 is starting to run too, so very excited to see that. I could go on forever about this stuff, but I am going to wrap up today's video. I do want to talk more about Bitmex EARN with you, though, so stay tuned for that. All right, guys, I want to give a huge shout out to Bitmex for sponsoring today's episode. As with all crypto projects, please do your own research and never invest anything you can't afford to lose. So, guys, global cryptocurrency derivatives trading platform Bitmex announced the launch of Bitmex EARN. Now, Bitmex EARN is an interest-bearing product that offers the highest annual APR of all public earned products. Now, Bitmex is one of the few cryptocurrency exchanges that has not suffered any hacks or lost any crypto. Now, they also have the largest insurance fund in the crypto space, which ties in well with their earned product. Now, this table comparison is accurate as of the 30th of November of 2021, which is pretty freaking nuts. Now, guys, the product rewards users who subscribe their funds for a set period of time with an interest payout ranging from 14 to 100% APR. And furthermore, Bitmex EARN is the only product of its type in the market that is 100% insurance fund backed. And all payouts are guaranteed by the Bitmex Insurance Fund, which is one of the largest funds in the industry. Now, guys, the first cryptocurrency available on Bitmex EARN is Tether, as we know, by USDT ERC20, and you can only subscribe to EARN from the 1st to the 7th of December, which means today is your last day to enter. So that means you guys should sign up today before all the subscriptions are full. Now, guys, if you subscribe to the product before the end of today, you can subscribe to an early bird offer to earn up to 100% APR on Tether for deposits up to 1,000 USDT per user and up to 14% deposits in USDT up to $100,000 per user. Also, more details on Bitmex EARN can be found in the description of today's video. Now guys, Bitmex EARN will allow anyone to easily generate a double-digit return, much higher than the rates you'll get from like TradeFi products. And their EARN products APR far outpaces what's offered on other cryptocurrency platforms, whose headline rates on similar products are usually tied to unattainable staking requirements. Now they've also streamlined their subscription process, making this a process that appeals to all kinds of traders, not just the pros, which means beginners can too. And Bitmex EARN is a part of an ambitious business transformation known as the Beyond Derivative strategy. And Bitmex is also adding 5 new global business segments, which is spot, brokerage, custody, information products, and even an academy. This is after the launch of the vigorous user verification and compliance program in 2020. Now, the launch of Bitmex EARN marks a major milestone in Bitmex's evolution and represents one of many more exciting product launches to come, and it follows the introduction of USDT for margin and settlement on perpetual swaps earlier this month. So guys, if you subscribe to Bitmex EARN before the end of today, you could choose from EARN Early Bird, which is up to 100% APR from anything between 100 and 1,000 USDT, or EARN Product, which earns up to 14% APR for the first month, maturing on the 31st of December for deposits more than 1,000 USDT. Now guys, registration is simple on the Bitmex EARN page. You'll be able to choose from their range of products listings, as well as see listings indicative APR and maturity date, and you can find the best Bitmex EARN product that fits your preference. Now, if you purchase USDT from Bitmex's partners and subscribe it into Bitmex EARN, you'll receive a full rebate of the transaction fees. Essentially, you can buy crypto for free and earn high returns, all on Bitmex. Now, this was available from the 1st to the 7th, which means today is your last day to sign up. Otherwise, huge shout out to Bitmex for sponsoring today's video. Guys, make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.